And we shift our focus to breaking news coming in, where we learn that India's economy showed resilience despite global uncertainties, growing at a solid 6.2% in the third quarter of the financial year 2024-2025. That is for the month of October to December, according to official data from the National Statistics Office. This growth figure aligns closely with analyst expectations, reinforcing confidence in country's economic outlook. Rajat, my colleague, is joining me live from the business desk. Rajat, India's economy has shown resilience. Now, this is despite global uncertainties that are growing at a solid 6.2% in the third quarter of the financial year 2024 and 2025. Rajat, talk to us about what this actually means.
Yes, Tanisha, absolutely. So as per the expectation of the experts and economists, India's GDP growth in the quarter 3 has stood at 6.2%, which is in line with the expectation of the economists who were projecting that the GDP growth in the quarter 3 will be somewhere between 6.3% to 6.8%. Now the GDP for Q3 has come in at 6.2%. There are two things. Then on a quarter-on-quarter basis, the number has improved significantly because the GDP number in the Q2 was at 5.6%, which was 7 months low. And if you look at year on year, the number has gone down from 8.5%. So sequentially, the number has improved. But when you look at year on year, the number has dipped. There are certain triggers as far as 6.2% GDP growth is concerned. The agricultural output, better corporate profit because of a moderating input cost, and also the government spending. Because in the last quarter, when the GDP hit 7 months low, the capex was a big driver because the government was going slow as far as capex expenditure was concerned due to election year. But this time the government spending along with agricultural output has significantly pushed up the GDP sequentially. But when you look at year on year, in the same quarter last year, the GDP was somewhere around 9.2%. So that is the one thing. Manufacturing continues to be the pain point as far as GDP growth number is concerned, because manufacturing is something which has dipped year on year basis. Sequentially it's improving. So manufacturing, mining are the pain point. There is improvement sequentially, but there is a dip and a blip on year on year basis as far as GDP for the quarter 3 is concerned, Tanisha.